said, let me jump on live while I quickly do my hair. I don't have much time. I got some errands that I'm gonna run, but I wanted to check in and see what y'all got going on. This Sunday, I'm feeling good. Just honestly planning for the week ahead, and also still remembering to have a good time today, though. But definitely planning for the week, as far as meals and any type of errands that I need to do or appointments that I may have. And I said, let me curl my hair with y'all on live. Yeah, I tell you, I love my YouTube family. So what I'm doing is gonna put some, I'll say, I don't want to say tight curls in my hair. I always say curl tighter because your curls are going to drop. They will drop. So I'm gonna kind of tightly curl and pin my hair. And then I'll drop it down right before I leave out for the day. Happy Sunday, y'all. Just wanted to pop on and see what's going on in y'all world. And y'all know I'm doing some type of self-care. Just recurling my hair, which I'm trying not to put heat on it too often. I normally do roll my hair at night, but I did not do that last night. So, hey, Rochelle. Welcome in, y'all. I've definitely been wanting to go live. Of course, mom life in general, y'all know is busy, busy, busy. But there's just so much I want to share with y'all. The type of iron that I'm using, Genesis, is the T3. And y'all, when I say the best ceramic iron, hands down, your curls are gonna have a natural luster to them and a really good bounce. But I will say that they're on the pricier side, but it's an investment that I invested in during like a holiday sale. But I can say that it's worth every penny. So just quickly recurling my hair, because y'all know I say you feel how you look. So during any season, you want to make sure you feeling your best, looking your best. Happy Sunday. Yes, I need to come on live more, just daily lives, just chit chat. There's a lot going on in the world and a lot to talk about at all times. But just a busy weekend, y'all. The storms and things like that that's passing through the southeast, which luckily we didn't lose any type of power. We didn't have any damage. So I'm thankful for that, because y'all know in Texas we dealt with that a lot. Hurricane season is real. So just gonna quickly curl my hair, y'all. And I always say curl my hair, do a little makeup, just a little something to get my day going. And y'all see, I already did my makeup. And I swear, my makeup, this is my everyday like go-to look though. I like kind of like a fresh, dewy face. So my makeup routine is pretty consistent. And I'll say since I've started wearing eyelashes, I haven't been wearing a lot of eyeshadow, which that is something I will do. There's a highlighter. I'm gonna show y'all. It's the best. So I don't do a lot of eyeshadow, but I will put on some little highlighter in my eyes, the tip of my nose. You know those high cheekbones, things like that. Let me show you. So when I tell y'all, it is very pigmented. So you need very little. So I normally take like one of my round small brushes, makeup brushes, and I'll dip. I mean, look how small, y'all. Like that much, and then knock off the excess. And I'll go right into like the corner of my eye. You see, just give a little something since I'm not doing eyeshadow. And then I'll do my nose. You know, rub it in a little bit. And then I may go to my cheeks and do just a little bit, y'all. So I'm telling you, I look rosy and fresh, ready for the day. And that's way too much. Let's see what we do. And I'm telling you, I've already put out my setting powder on, so everything is stuck in place. Okay, let's see. Just kind of brush out. And that was enough to share with this side. All right. But that's what I'll do. I don't really do a lot of eyeshadow. And I have a lot of eyeshadow because I went through a little period around the pandemic where I was like, you know what, I'm going to learn how to cut my crease and I'm going to learn how to do all these makeup hacks. And yeah, then lashes was like, girl, all you need is some lashes. Bam, boom, you done. Lashes and gloss. And out the door you go. Let's see. Out the door you go. But now I'm into a quick makeup. My makeup routine is probably 10 minutes, if that, I tell you. So I'm really quick. I perfected it over the years. But that's having a routine, one that you'll do like on a daily, your fresh face makeup. And not daily, because if you're not a makeup person, I'm not saying you have to be. I'm kind of speaking to the makeup women out there. But I mean, makeup, I always say that's the beauty of being a woman. You get to switch up your look. You get to put on makeup. You get to put on different clothes depending on the season. So I was happy to have my two daughters. Boys, I mean, you dress them for the season, but y'all know, girls, you get to have the bows, the socks, and all the above. So I've always been when I was younger, a girly girl, and I am a womanly woman now, okay? I still like what I like. And really, it's all for me because it make me feel good. It make me feel like I'm the best version of myself. And remember, I'm talking about inside and out. So that joy is so important. It's not just a word, it's a feeling, it's an emotion, and that emotion drives the actions that you have. So by me getting out of the bed, taking a hot shower, doing skincare, doing a little bit of makeup, I feel so good. I'm about to go enjoy this Atlanta weather while we can. Me and the kiddos about to get out into the traffic. So it's important to feel at your best, to be the best version of you. And that's what I always talk about. See y'all, I'm kind of pinning them up a little bit. Uh-oh. What is okay. So I always say self-care, you first. Setting the tone for your day influences your children's day. And then the productivity for your day just by getting your day started. Because there's someone somewhere that's probably watching this still in bed. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you work, you tired, and that's what you do on your Sunday, I'm not judging. But what I'm saying is, are you more productive when you're out of the bed than in the bed? So it's that first step, putting those feet down in the morning. And I always make my bed up after I get out, so I don't want to get back in. You know, so if I'm in the bed, it's mean I'm really tired. I probably had a long week, which of course, listen to your body too. Don't overdo yourself. My grandmother would say, Tan, don't work. What she say? Wear yourself down. Cause mom know I've always been a go getter, get it done. I don't wait on nobody. I make it happen. Making a way out of no way. You know. So there's not a lot in this world I feel like I can't have in a sense. You know, when I say have, you gotta want it to even think about, do I want it? Do I not want it? So the things that I really want in this world, I feel like I'm totally capable of obtaining. Remember, if you can't even think it, you can't do it. And that reminds me, y'all, the very first time I moved to Houston. This is like a quick story time, too. Nice hair, thank you. And y'all, I'm so happy y'all on the live with me. We're going to be doing more and more lives, I'm telling you. So I'm going to be popping in here. But I remember when I first moved to Houston and I was going to the Galleria. And I'm pushing a stroller at this point because Leah was in still up, using a stroller. Tiana was walking, and I didn't even have Ty yet. I was probably pregnant at that point. But I remember seeing the Chanel store, and I was like, oh, okay, they have a Chanel store in here. And I remember at the time, I think, who was it? Like, you want to go in? The person, okay, when you pass by, you know how they open the door, like, okay, are you coming in? I was like, no. I remember in my mind thinking, like, I can't afford the Chanel store. I'm not going to even go in there and look. And then I started thinking about it. Like, if you can't even go look at the items to see what's in there, what's the experience like, you ain't never gonna get one, okay? So don't be afraid to go there before you can go there. It's okay to already feel yourself in the environment, the atmosphere. And I'm just giving the Chanel stories a story time because, yes, I'll say maybe within 4 years after moving there, I was shopping in that Chanel store. I had essays in most of the stores there in the Galleria. So never be afraid to step into a room that you feel like you don't belong. How you don't belong? You don't belong because you're not allowing yourself to go into the room. Walk into the room. Walk in with your head up, head high. Come on now, what's wrong with browsing or window shopping? I think the media and songs and things like that make it seem like it's a problem to window shop. Like you should go test drive that car before you go make a big purchase. So it's okay to go test drive. It's okay to window shop. Go into a nice store. See what it's like, how the customer service is. You know, I had to develop a taste for my sparkling water, my Perrier's, my like. You know, the more you expose yourself to, the more you know, the more you're used to see if you like it or you don't. And sometimes it may be a season. So it's not that it's a new you. You may say this to me for now. This is what I'm liking. And because I've been there, I've done it. I love my Chanel stuff, but am I at that season now in my life? No. I've done it, but now I'm thinking more about generational wealth. How can I give back the lessons in life I've learned? I'm more on like a purpose driven mission right now. And that's not to say that, remember, I told you I'm still Miss Put It On. I like to get dressed, I like to feel good. But I'm just saying that each season in your life is different. So learn how to dress for the season, learn how to be in that season, and be okay with that too. Remember, everything is about what you want because you're the center of your world, you know, because most things move because of us and the moves that we're making. So be intentional about it. And that's what I'm oftentimes saying is that it's so important to be intentional. Okay, I love my sparkling water. Y'all really do with some lime. And I'll say I love that about Houston. Houston was such I'll say a melting pot of culture and diversity. And I love cities like that. You know, I developed such a love for, I'll say Spanish culture, Asian culture, such an understanding for the food, the cuisine, just everything about it. And then the chop and screw culture of Houston coming from Atlanta, you know, you adapt. And that goes back to your environment matters too. You know, subconsciously things rub off on you. And then intentionally the stuff that you want to pick up. So where you are does matter. I love the cultural diversity of Houston, especially being an interracial couple. You know, that's what I was in my marriage was interracial. And I loved it because you don't always kind of walk into the room and feel like you have three heads because everybody is on a swivel and they want to see you. Which then again, that never really bothered me because I always said if they ain't looking, you ain't doing it right, sister. Okay, you can't miss me, and I love that feeling. And that's because I'm gonna put forth the effort before I step out. So if nobody see my effort, I mean, it's not that it has value, but come on now. So I love it, but I love it not being judgmental. Just what I'm saying, and that's what I loved about Houston. You know, Atlanta being home, I feel so at home, y'all. A lot of nostalgia going on. Like I remember this place growing up. And that's something too, I don't know if people talk about a lot, especially when you move away from home and you come back. Like, especially I was gone for 8 years, so a lot has changed. A lot has changed in the city, so I feel like I'm learning it all over again, or like Houston. You know, that was my home for 8 years. So moving back, there's an adjustment in that. But now I'm learning to appreciate these windy roads, the green scenery, the southern hospitality is really nice. It's home. And honestly, just being closer to family and friends, and which I've always been a social person, but family is so important, especially after losing loved ones. You realize the time. Remember, I said we're on borrowed time. You know, we don't have the people we have forever, and the way things are going in this world, you almost don't know day to day. Growing old is no longer guaranteed. You know, you normally think, oh, you're gonna have your mom, your dad, everyone until old age, and that doesn't happen. So I always say live with purpose. And I've always been the auntie, the sister, the friend that's gonna do all that she can to communicate, show up. I'm so big on support. And that's why my circle isn't huge, because the way that I love, I can't just be pouring that out to one, anybody, and then two is one of me. So I want to be very intentional about how I'm spending my energy, my time, the things that I can't replace. Remember, I said time is the only thing that we don't know the balance of, that we're always spending. Remember, in life, we always want to know exactly where we're starting at so we can know our pace. But life, you never know. You never know. And that's not to be afraid of that, is to make you be more intentional about it. And I'll say in life after divorce, I am so intentional about my moves, my energy, my happiness, putting me first, which I've always been a woman to put me first, right? So I've never say that I was at a point where I wasn't doing self-care or anything like that. I have always been a very intentional woman. But like I said, I got more intentional about the emotions of life. I think happiness, joy, sadness, anger, depression, people think that those are just emotions. It's just a word, it's not a tangible thing. But remember, the brain and the mind controls every part of our being, right? And yes, we have our autonomic things that we do, like breathing and swallowing, that we don't have to tell ourselves to do. But we have to remind ourselves that those emotions are real and that they matter. Remember, I told you, when you feel happy and confident, it motivates you to take the action of enrolling to the program that you've been wanting to do, to start the gym membership, to get up a little bit earlier, to stick to your routine. It's all a mental state. And that's always talked to you about keeping that motivation, that positivity, and then self awareness. What am I feeling in this season? So identifying the emotion that you're experiencing so that it can dictate your action and your next steps. And y'all, I'm almost done. I've been moving fast on curling my hair. Everything been fast lately, y'all. I tell you. My makeup routine, I probably would have been done with my hair too. But y'all, we talking and I'm liking it, so I'm gonna keep the speed. Let me see what y'all said in the comments too. Let me catch up. Like your hairstyle. And y'all, me, when it comes to hair, I told y'all that's one of the many beauties of being a woman, being able to switch up your look. You know, so just depending on, you get those women that may be going through things and they go and do a big chop. Or they may be at a point where they say, hey, you know, I just want to go natural. Every time a woman switch up a hairdo doesn't mean that it's something negative or it's a Britney Spears moment where she didn't shave her head. Remember, some days we wake up, we just want a new us, a fresh start, and every day is that. When I tell y'all, say if you want to be wake up and say, you know what, today I'm vegan, you're vegan then, because every decision that you make during that day, right, and that day forward should lean towards what you want to do and where you want to be. Every day is a new start. Don't get into the habit of waiting for New Year's, waiting for, waiting in general. Y'all, I don't wait on nothing outside of myself. And if I'm waiting, it's because of me. I'll say that. And that way, again, too, accountability, ain't no one to blame but you. And I always say, too, it seems like the biggest, I don't even want to say obstacle, but challenge that we face along the journey of life, too, is self-discovery. And it's not that I'm the first to say that, but I think when you have that aha moment of finally understanding what that means, you be like, oh my God, this is about me knowing me listening to me understanding me trusting my intuition. What do I want? Self fulfillment. Life is a journey of self discovery. And the people we take along that journey and along the way, and the life lessons that we have, they're like little pit stops. But remember, when you're driving, y'all, I love examples. I'm such a visual, learner. I got to be able to see things. But if you're on a road trip and you're going from point A to point B, you normally say, okay, I'm going to stop around this point. You're intentional with your stops, right? You're not going to be driving, hopefully, and you see that your tank is almost on E, and you're gonna wait until you're in the middle of nowhere with no gas station. So what I'm saying is, you're normally saying, hey, this is the journey from A to B, and I'm gonna be intentional about stopping in a safe area, making sure that the car has this, making sure you're gonna be intentional along that journey. So how are we so intentional about planning just to go from point A to point B, but in our life, we're not planning? I have always been the type that's going to write things down. I have always planners, budgeting, doing things. I'm a writer. But remember, I say a lot of visual learners have to write. They be able to see it to be able to really lock it in. I'm one of those people, y'all. So when I say this is what I'm doing, the planners and stuff, I've been that woman. and just speaking to other women that resonate or want to see another way of doing things, because sometimes we only know what we know. And that's why it's so important to have channels like mine. I always say, somebody says, "Tan, you keep it so real." I say, how can I have people relate to me if I can't be real and show you really what I'm going through or where I am in this season? You can motivate somebody. You can inspire somebody to say, "Hey, you know what? I can get over what I'm going through." A little bit of motivation go a long way, I'm telling y'all. And I think on one of my previous lives, I spoke about that when it came to nursing school for me. I had a good friend of mine that was like, "Tan, we're taking classes together, ready to apply to the nursing program." And I just remember being like one day, like, "Hey girl, you know what? I think I'm gonna change my program and I'm gonna try to finish faster." She was like, "Tan, we have been working our butt off. This is what we both said we're going to do. You're going to go for what you want. Go for what you want. Don't start trying to make life changes, speaking hypothetically and cutting yourself short. Time is going to pass regardless. So what we're doing, and that's while time is passing, is on us. Remember those little pit stops that we have along the journey? It depends on us. And I think most of the time we think that a lot of things are out of our control. Oh, this is happening to me. I didn't, a lot of, when we're younger, yes, right? You may not have a lot of say so. We're children, the things, the family that we're born into, the situations, those things are out of our control. But the moment where we have the option to choose to deal or not deal, we have to take accountability for our own healing and happiness. And I can definitely say I've always been a woman that has held myself accountable. That's inspired my song, Boss Up, from the bottom to the top. Like, you gotta wanna go to the top. You gotta want it for yourself, want it for your kids. You gotta want it. And that fuels the passion to the doing. And then the self discipline comes in, and then the routine comes in. So I'm not saying it's easy. Man, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And I know, again, I didn't invent that saying, but I'm having that aha moment. And I hope y'all are too. Like, yeah, saying you're right. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would be millionaires. Everybody would be filthy rich. No diddy. But just really getting to their money. It ain't easy. So self-discipline is a skill, a trait. It is a God-gifted talent. Lord, thank you for keeping me going. Thank you for me believing in myself. Thank you for my mind, my body. I thank you for, you gotta be thankful, y'all. Because I'm telling you how they say common sense is not common. Like certain things just people aren't gifted with. And it doesn't mean that you can't obtain it and work towards it. You have to make up your mind. Certain things in life, y'all, I ain't know it naturally, but having the mind of, oh, I'm gonna get it done and I'm gonna make a way, I'm gonna learn. I was braiding Talia's hair. I'm like, oh, you know what? I ran out of the little rollers for the ends of her hair. I didn't have enough for each braid. So I said, Leah, oh my gosh, go on YouTube. Let me look at a video. Y'all, I saw a couple videos, watched it a couple times, and kept doing my baby hair. So in real time, you have to be accountable and hold yourself accountable to the things that you don't know too. Don't be okay with not knowing. I'm telling y'all, things Google it's at our fingertips now. See, hey Siri, it's at your fingertips. So you have to really, and look, Siri on my other phone is like, huh?
Sorry, I can't do that.
Okay, see, she can't do that, but we can. We have to be the ones to initiate, wanting to find the knowledge that we feel like we're missing. And thank y'all for the likes. Come on, y'all, get me up on the likes, the thumbs up. I'm loving it. I can feel the good energy. And it just keeps me going on it. But y'all, we have to take the initiative to hold ourselves accountable for even the things that we don't know, a lack of happiness. Remember, it's no one else's job to make you happy. It's your job to put yourself in a situation to be happy. So if that environment doesn't serve you, remember you got to be able to uproot, pick up, and I don't say it happens overnight. But you got to be able to put you first. You got to be able to put yourself in the best position to win. What do I mean by win? Win at life. The goals that you set forth to yourself. It's a single person race, y'all. That's one thing, too, I always say. I have never felt like I was in competition with the next woman. I'm different. My skills, my talents, the goals that I have for myself, the path that I'm on is different from another woman. So I've never compared myself. And that's another thing where I feel like I've always had the confidence that I've needed as a woman to hold my head high. You cannot compare yourself to somebody else that don't look nothing like you. If I looked in a magazine right now as we speak and said this is an example of beauty and it's some model that's ready to rip the runway, I am 5 foot, with no shoes. I'm a short woman. I'm not lean or whatever the industry standard of model-less beauty is. Baby, I'm tan and I'm gonna do that at the best version of me. The comfort level that's gonna have my head high. So don't compare yourself and your beauty to the next woman. Be the best version of you so you can walk in them shoes with your head high. That when you walk in that room, they be like, hello, who is that? That's the kind of energy I be wanting to walk into the room with, y'all, intentionally. And what do I mean by that? Because my energy just be so high, so good, so friendly. I want to be infectious. I see people, I smile. My grandmother used to always say, she was like, oh, they don't speak, I make them speak. And that's just coming from a place that say it don't hold you back from speaking first. So then you really put it on them people that got that negative energy to be like, oh, you ain't gonna speak? Which is fine. But now you get to face your own demon. You get to face really who you really are. Because a person spoke to you, you can't even open your mouth and speak, which is fine. Because 10 after that, I exit stage left. I'm telling you, I will be in a room, baby, where I'm appreciated and wanted at all times. Because me, I'm about energy in the room. I'm never going to be anywhere where it doesn't serve me, doesn't feel right to me, because I'm in a season of trusting myself, knowing what I'm feeling. So that's why I say self-awareness, it matters. Hold on, y'all, I'm going to drop my comb. And it seems like Pawpaw is in the building. Y'all want to ship my dad? Come on camera, y'all. Who want to see my dad? And ask some questions to my dad. Let me know in the comments, y'all, before he come in. Should my dad make an appearance? He's coming over. Dad, I love you. Love you too, Virginia. Look. Hey, I love y'all. Every day, my conversations with y'all, my messages, I really be appreciating every day, every like, every share, every comment. I'm telling y'all, it's a family, and that's what I feel like. Y'all are so funny. Look at these comments. Okay, did y'all say y'all want my dad coming in? What y'all say? Because I'm about to tell him to come in and make an appearance. And I'm gonna tell you, my dad will tell y'all. Y'all want to ask him how I was as a child? Because I'm telling you, he has some little stories to tell. He gonna drop the T. Let me see. I hope I'm not screaming in your ear. Dad! Dad! I can hear him. He must have. Sorry, y'all, if I'm screaming in your ear. Okay, let me see. Let me call him and see if he come up. He gonna be like, oh baby, no, he gonna probably say, what I'm gonna guess? He gonna come. That's gonna be my guess. Let's see, y'all. Dad. Hey, oh, you on your meeting? Look, my dad said he's helping his granddaughter make up her bed, y'all. Look, Dad, I want you to come on live and look, tell them something about me when I was little. Look, I told y'all, he's gonna be like, oh my God. Okay, okay. Oh, well, you know what? They can hear you too. My dad said that he's not coming on camera, y'all, today. So, life of a content creator, look, family, we respect their space. We give it to them when we can. So, but look, I was telling them, Dad, like I've always been a very outgoing like child, and I'll say very confident, very like positive and upbeat and friendly. Would you agree?
Always have.
Yeah.
Always have. I guess you got that from your grandmama because you didn't get that from your daddy.
You're right. It was, Mom. Y'all, my grandmother, like I said, Southern Belle. Seriously. Remember I said my grandma gonna speak. She gonna make you speak. My grandmother with the Southern woman cooking skills. She stood on business about her kids, a clean house, and just whatever my grandma put herself to, it's gonna get done.
A clean house. We didn't grow up with brooms and mops. My mama got on her hands and knees, make sure she caught every crack and crevice.
You right about that, Danny. You right about that. My grandmother really You know how they were like, they don't make them like that no more. Like, seriously. But times have changed. Mothers have changed. The roles of mother, the roles of
Oh
grandmother.
yeah,
Just, Lord, is this the evolution, Lord? Where is it going?
it's kind of scary.
It is kind of scary. But I told them that when you know better, you do better. So
That's
you can
right.
be a part of the, the evolution side in that direction, or you can be the side that say, hey, this ain't old times, but this is where we are, and these are the values that I'm gonna continue to move forward with. So
Mm-hmm.
I can say that.
Yeah, but my baby she was a good child. She didn't give me many problems, other than a few times I had to go to school where she was fighting. But she didn't
Dad,
scream at
he
me.
done dropped the T. Y'all wait now. Hold on.
Yes, my baby didn't play no games.
Oh my gosh, y'all
Other than
know
that, I
this.
didn't never have any problem with her talking back to me or anything like
No,
that.
I was honestly, I was a very respectful kid. I respected my adults, period. And that's just honestly, my father was very big on that, very big on respect. And
Oh
really,
yeah.
it doesn't just speak about how you feel about somebody else. It speak about who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So the language I chose to use, I'm not a person that's big on profanity, and not to judge. Like I said, my race is different from someone else's race. So if you like to let it drop bomb, that's you. But for me, I just never grew up feeling comfortable to use profanity in my sentences like that. Don't get me wrong. Come on now. I'm human. We
Right.
may say a little, but no. And I've always thought I don't want people to view that, I don't want to be a bad child. I never was a child that was the one cursing as soon as the parents leave or anything like that. I always wanted to make my family, I mean, proud. I felt proud of them, and I wanted that to be shown in the way I carried myself. So I'll
That's
say
right.
that.
That's right.
I think there's two things that make children, that influence children, and that's either fear or it's respect. And then some parents, they guide based off of those two different ideologies, and those are the kids that are like, I'm scared. And then you got some like, man, I wouldn't dare want to hurt I wanna make them proud. I wanna do this. And I think too that y'all make me think a lot about the future.
Yeah, I'm in your room now.
Look, so he might as well come in the camera right, y'all, while he's hiding. I'm in there, open the door. Let's see, he probably still don't want me to go. But I've always wanted to be more of the make them proud.
Yes,
Okay, y'all, cut that off. Y'all can hear his voice.
yes, my baby made me very, very proud. Very, and continuously making me proud. Lots of things she do and accomplish, I'm not surprised because that's just her. Don't let that thing stop you. It might slow you down,
Right.
but it damn sure ain't gonna stop you.
You're right, Daddy, about that. I be telling them it's like hurdles. It's a hurdle. Jump over it.
There you go. If you can't jump over, go under.
Go under. Find some way.
Hey,
There's a wheel. There's a way.
there you go.
And I do believe that, y'all. I'm such a person of saying. So on my
You
next,
heard it from mama.
on my next guide, y'all, it's gonna have some really good motivational sayings. So look out for that this week. There's going to be a special announcement. So stay tuned.
And I greatly appreciate all the ones that come and support my baby. Thank you so much for the love and support for my baby. I greatly appreciate that.
I just told them that my internet family, it's a beautiful thing,
Yeah.
to have such consistency, man. Like, I have people that we really, each day we show up for each other, and that's what families do.
That's right.
Families show up, they support, and like I said, there's a sisterhood and motherhood. Even if you're a guy watching this too, there's still a sister and brotherhood. Remember, there's something for everybody to take away from what we're building here.
That's right.
The community, the family that we're building. So I'm just excited for what the future holds. And there's a lot of good things I got in the works. So y'all, okay, what's going on with this side, y'all? Okay, we're gonna tackle the front. The front gotta be laid, slayed, and what they would say, fried, dyed, and
laid to the side.
laid to the side. You are big on sayings too, though.
Come on.
I'm telling you, y'all. My dad would be like, so I need to get my hair done. Something on my dad. Oh, you gotta get your wig split.
That's right.
And it goes right down and laid to the side. So I don't know if this we know we got a saying for almost any and everything.
For real. Baby, facts.
I'm telling you,
Facts.
don't be playing facts, no fiction.
Yeah, right.
So I'm doing this front one, but y'all just I'm happy to be able to share with y'all. I'm happy that y'all share so much too in the comments with me. I'm telling y'all, I'll be reading as much as I can. And it may take me a little moment as our community grows. It's a beautiful thing, but I make sure I come back and answer as many questions and replies, everything, y'all. Oh, okay. I can even feel the heat. I love this iron. I had to be like, is it on? And it's definitely on. You can see the lights on it. But it's a beautiful thing. Being intentional about your happiness. I was talking to them about, emotions. I think people downplay it because it's not what they would consider a tangible, physical thing. It's, sadness, happy, joy. All of those emotions matter. And it's not that one is better than the other. You're not going to experience the other ones. We're human. We're going to go through all kinds of emotions. Yep. And maybe more than one in a day. You know it's going to be more than one in a day. Especially if you got kids. So it's okay. It's just, understanding what you're feeling and knowing how to take the necessary steps, secondary steps. Process, self-awareness is so important. And that's what we were talking about. And y'all, this may have been the best one I've done on this front one in a long time, y'all. This is looking good. See, what I'm telling you. But yes, and I'm so extra, y'all.
I gotta tell everybody about the time I called myself doing my baby's hair. She might have been about 3 years, about 4 or 5 years
4 or 5, yeah.
So I used to take her to get her hair done, but this particular time I didn't have time. I had some business I had to attend to, and I had to get it to my mother's house. So I called myself doing her hair, and I put in a half a jar of grease, and it took my mama 5 to 6 washes to get all that grease out of her hair.
Y'all, it was, and then I think it was that blue magic stuff. Dad, you remember? I just remember, y'all, my dad, and this was for a ponytail. It was not a hairdo.
No.
My dad had mission, just get your daughter hair together so you can go hit the door.
Yeah.
And I just remember him, and he's always like this. Even if he's lotioning up, y'all, he gonna open the lotion, and he gonna...
Yep.
I just remember that grease. He slapped them hands together and pulled all of my hair up like a troll, y'all. Like the greasy little ponytail at the top. I couldn't.
I tried.
Yeah, you tried that. You tried. You sure did try.
I tried.
You get the effort on that. You
My
get
mama was
credit
so
for
mad
effort.
at me. Why you put all that grease in this girl hair?
We were washing and washing,
yes.
And it was honestly, I can remember it too, like literally. It was at night, so we were at the kitchen sink washing my hair. Mama was so mad. She was like, well, really?
I tried.
I know.
I just wanted my baby had to be laid.
Fried down and laid to the side.
That's all that I'm thinking about. Remember how they did it at the darn place when she did, or one of my sisters did. It'd be so nice and neat and shiny.
I know. Y'all, my aunts, before they had kids, I was their first run at it.
Yes.
And they would do my hair, and I had one aunt. I mean, she can throw them bows in there. She'll perm my hair, and yes, And Auntie Pam, she learned how to put on like a braided ponytail. So Auntie would do a little ponytail. Oh, she come in. You could be slayed, dyed, and laid to the side.
For real.
Fried, dyed, and laid to the side. All of the little functions, she would do my hair. And my grandmother, don't get me wrong, my grandmother would do my hair.
Oh, yeah.
But I would be looking like Celie.
Oh, yeah.
Going to school, y'all, Mama took so much pride in washing my hair, blow drying it, and put what Mama say, plaits.
Or pull the comb through it.
The hot comb, yes. Mama knew she would get to blowing that hot comb. Y'all know that smell of that hot comb. And my grandmother would hot comb my hair. And I just remember her. She loved the plait too, though. Cause Mama say plaits. Mm-hmm. So those are your little box braids. Now we'll say box braids. And y'all, I wouldn't have no ribbon, no bows, no nothing. It would be just natural grease and my parts of grease, and I would have my little plaits. Until my auntie come over.
Yeah.
And my auntie like, okay, Tam, I'm gonna do your hair in a more modern style. But Mama made sure it was washed and clean.
And
So
another
she did
thing,
that.
we used to go to Walter's Shoes so much to shop. They knew Tan.
Yeah, see, I told y'all, I've always been look,
Yes.
putting best dressed in like middle school. I remember I was Miss what, 8th grade.
Mhm.
I was vice president of my class. Y'all, I've always been I love to do. I love to shine at what I do best. And that's just everything. I cheered, I danced, I started dance teams in school. I remember, literally my high school. I wrote a proposal and stuff, started a dance team, and was even teaching the dance.
Yeah.
And I remember our first performance. This is so funny though. I taught the first dance and like, okay, y'all, we're gonna dance halftime at the basketball game. And I didn't even think about like doing a dance shoe. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna dance in our socks. Our socks on the basketball court. So can you imagine? And y'all, this was during our snap era too. So you know we were trying to lean with it, rock with it. We were like just slipping and sliding all over the place, y'all. It was but I put that dance together. You know, it's just so many good memories, y'all, for real.
Yes, Lord.
So many good memories. And that's why I say we be intentional about helping your children create their childhood memories. You know, I want them to have certain experiences. I want them to remember. And they may not remember what you buy. They may not even remember everything that you say. Certain points will always stick with them because you already know what I always remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll share that with y'all in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are certain things in my life that I just remember, and even to this day, of my grandmother, things that my dad has said to me, my aunts. For one, I know that my aunt, she always said, you know, Tan, don't take out a lot of credit cards. Get you one major card, and that's just to help your credit. And y'all, I was never a person to spend a whole lot on credit. She told me that in high school. And I was always really big on, I have another one too, if I have to throw that one out.
No. I'm going to clip it at the ends. Oh. And then put them together.
Look, my dad over here dangerous. Seeing that my hot comb, the electric one, the cord has has some heat. Oh, you think it's dog bites?
Yeah, you're here anyway.
Oh,
that's what little gouges are.
Oh, that is dangerous. Wow. Yeah. But my dad, I remember he always saying, you know, Tam, invest in you.
Hell yeah.
You know, it makes your stock go up.
Yeah, that's right.
And I feel like the older I get, I repeat it to my dad each moment that is relevant. And I say, you know what? Thank you, Dad, for saying that to me. Thank you for pouring that into me. So I always said I wanted to be a woman of what I put as value on myself. So I want to be well-spoken. I want to be educated. I want to know. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be someone that people can just pull the wool off my eyes or anything because I'm not knowing. And but I told you, things are a Google away. It's a finger click away from knowing.
Like one of my sayings, stand for something, don't fall for anything.
Yes, and my dad said that too. So that made me a very feisty little 5-foot woman. But, you know, remembering to have those little sayings or whatever that is for you, it may be different. But with your children,
right.
I tell you in a minute, my kid, I have a little saying for a lot of different things. Talia! Dare you tell Leah to come here? And one of my this is one that I probably use the most with the kids, especially dealing with like routine. Because remember, kids, repetition. They love to know what to expect, and they love for you to give them that positive feedback. I'm going to tell you in a minute, I'll tell my children, great job. Here we go. And Lulu.
Hey.
So, look, I was telling them about sayings that Mom always say. What's one if you're getting up in the morning, I tell you to do, I'll say do first. It's the saying that Mommy always say. Which one? Do first thing.
Make your bed.
But do first. What is my saying with that? Do first
things first.
Do first things first. So when you get up, you know, they're kind of like, where do I start my day? I'll say, well, you do first things first. Mm-hmm. So those are you're making up your bed, your hygiene, your routine, and then you do what you want after that. So just kind of teaching them through those little sayings. What's another one that Mom say? She is so funny, y'all. I do the first things first. Oh, everything has a place and everything should be in its place. So there shouldn't be a shoe underneath the dresser or something crazy like they're behind. So I'm very big on my sayings, and that's just so the kids know. And it saved me from saying, "Why you got that shoe under there? Why you doing that?" I'm like, "Hey, in the morning, hey, first things first. See you in a minute. Mom be back to check on you." So I'll throw my little saying and I'll keep it moving. That's how we run. You know, just giving the kids, you know, consistency in their routine so they know what to look forward to and they know what to do. They can't say they don't know what to do. Remember, it's first things first, and we're Groundhog Day. We're repeating that same little thing because it's why change it up if it's bringing progress. You don't have cavities because we're brush rinsing, we're flossing, we're, you know, having a bedtime routine, a morning routine, and between. So it's just a lot. And
I got a lot of stories when we do get a chance to do this. I got a lot of stories going on.
See, y'all gonna be having segments with my dad, y'all, dropping the tea on everything. He think he finna be just drop,
I remember I used to dress her like me.
Y'all, okay, that's a good one, Dad, because y'all, I remember I told you I've always been a girly girl. I'm a womanly woman now. But my dad used to try to dress me like a tomboy. I mean, dress exactly like him, from the shoes to the white tee to the swishy pants.
Yes, heavy
Like,
starch.
heavy starch jeans. I'm like, I'm the
Yes.
son. My dad was the son I ain't never had. Like, no, Dad, I am a girl.
Used to box her around.
Yes, like, and honestly, I think that just contributed to me being more of a well-rounded woman. Don't close your eyes.
That's right.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your guard up.
Yep.
You know, just
Hands
those
up, chin low.
things. I'm telling you. So
That's right.
just teaching and giving back. Nuh-uh. Leah in the back doing it. But that's that, passing down tradition, making sure you can't assume your children know. Remember, they're a blank slate. So what you're not pouring into them, assume that they're not getting it. So the things that you want them to have and survival skills and some of the stuff that they just need, it need to come from you.
Yeah,
Even tough
the thing about it
conversations.
is, teach them at home so they won't learn the wrong way from the streets.
That's true. That's true.
That's a dangerous way of learning anything in the streets.
Yeah, learning the hard way.
Yep.
Right. That's so true. And that's why my grandmother was always big on talking. My grandmother, she don't care if you, Mama, she don't care. She finna ask.
Mm-hmm.
She sure finna ask. She don't care about you. Don't bite her tongue. But as a mom, we gotta do that. This is super hot, so be careful. Leah has nails. Show them your nails. Y'all, don't play with Pooh. Don't play with Pooh. You ready for your day, huh? That girlie is ready.
So I just don't want to burn myself.
Yeah, be very careful. But y'all, my grandmother wasn't afraid, baby. She's going to ask the questions that need to be asked. She's going to she gonna check in. And she gonna know when you lying. Cause she know, moms, we know. It's like some second, it's that sixth sense. Mother and one, you're not born with it. It's after you see these, your little ones for the first time, these children, for the first time, you kind of like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And that's a whole nother story time, y'all. Cause I remember the first night home with Tiana, I was like, I have this whole baby. Oh my gosh, okay, let's do it. And it was up from there and on from there. But I am gonna drop these curls on the live, because how can I curl and not drop them? So let's see how I did, y'all. What y'all think? Let's see. Remember? Okay, this side. It's always at one side, okay? It ain't gotta be 100% perfect. Okay, let's see. Drop the curls. Drop them. And y'all, I'm making oxtails. Who want me to go live making the oxtails? What y'all think? Y'all, a cooking live? I am making oxtails. And when I tell you, they're gonna be finger licking good. All right, gotta drop the curls on the live. Let's see what y'all saying.
I told Titi she need to go look at that bed, how tight it is. I told her I need a 175.
You made up her bed?
Yeah,
I gotta see that. My dad said he made up Tiana's bed. Let's see. He's Miss Shirley's child, so that bed should have no wrinkles in it. So let me go see. Don't move, Daddy, because you're gonna be cheating.
I'm not going.
I'm gonna go see y'all if that bed has wrinkles in it.
None. Shirley's child.
I'm telling
Mama
you,
didn't play that, no wrinkles in the bed.
no wrinkles.
And the lines in the carpet.
And the lines in bed. What? You better walk on them lines. You literally had to walk around, had a whole perimeter that you could walk, but
Yes.
don't walk through them lines. All right, yeah, so this is me. And remember I told you I'm more soft edges. All I need was a little body on there, okay? And that's what my curls.
All right now, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell
Pinning
you
them
tomorrow.
up.
Don't you close your eyes. I'm gonna catch you. Then I close them.
Look at them, y'all.
Then I close them.
That's
All right,
Pawpaw
I'm telling
for you.
Oh, nice punch. Nice punch. Better keep your hands up though. All right.
Pawpaw life, y'all.
There you go.
But honestly, this is exactly the look that I like for my hair. I probably do a little. Leah, where's the edge stuff? I normally don't, but today, let me see. Let me see about a little edge, something. And y'all know I love me a little like pinup hairstyle in a minute. Like what? I love all things bouncy, free, flowy, and just remember, you feel how you look, and I feel good. You don't see it, Lola? Oh, maybe I had the edge stuff, or maybe I just don't need it. I like soft edges. Okay. This is the Edge Boost Style Factor. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. And I don't like a lot on there. I almost rather use mousse, but I don't know. Let's straighten them apart a little bit. Cause I feel good.
She likes using.
Oh yeah. That's a good mousse too.
I thought you used this.
Yeah, but I was thinking of like the Nairobi, the blue one.
This is the blue one.
No, the foam.
Oh.
The foam one. I think it's in there too. But this is a great mousse, y'all. If you have like the boho look or curly hair, it's gonna leave your curls defined but not too like hard or crunchy. So I love this mousse. Okay, I guess I'll use
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes. So this is what I prefer to use on my edges. I do use the edge booster for the children in the morning, and my kids have their edges even with braids because I am very, very a stickler. Come here, baby.
Sorry.
I'm a stickler about not having the braid technicians braiding their hair too tight. I'm like, leave their edges out. That's okay. Remember, they're kids. They don't need to be snatched all their hair follicles out. But this hairdo. Sorry. And Leah knows she hates when I use the comb. Sorry, Mom.
I hate when you use like the hard bristles and it has like a little spice on it.
A little spice on it.
Spikes.
Oh, spikes. Like
the gold one, yes.
She hates this side of the brush. But you know you would need it sometime to straighten the hair out. So, but she likes the brush. This okay. The brush is okay to use if you're using foam. But
Yeah. But we're not.
no, we're not using the foam. I'm gonna do a little bit of edge on the other side. But I love doing my kids' edges. And Leah can do her own though. She's pretty good at it. Tiana really don't care for edge, so she's like, Mom, where are you? Or she'll let Leah help out too though.
I prefer
Just
doing
depends.
somebody else's edges than mine.
Yeah, oh yeah, because you really don't. You be okay with me doing it. Bam.
Chico.
Shut a lot. And even with Leah's like boho style too, I'll put the foam for the curls.
Only.
Yeah, and I just literally just take them and then kind of finger comb through them
Oh.
and scrunch just to get them back curly. But in this side, you're gonna have to kind of learn how to maintain this one too yourself. Which remember, it's just I like to kind of comb them out. You can already know them. Teaching her how to maintain this, y'all. Make sure it's not too frizzy. Beautiful baby, twins. Leah, y'all think Leah looks like me?
Yes.
Dad, really?
Yes.
So y'all hear the
I've been
answer.
looking at you all your life.
All my life. All 20 years. Oh, sorry, Leah.
Dramatic.
Well. Alrighty. But This baby girl here, y'all remember I just posted that video. Make sure y'all check out that short. Make sure you like it. But I vlogged kind of styling baby girl's hair yesterday.
It didn't even take that long.
Right. So I was like, okay, Leah, you may have a style that you can get more frequent now.
Yeah. I like some medium
Courtesy
better.
of mom. She likes to size them, y'all, because they're not too small where it's going to take a long time to install or take down. So baby girl was happy.
I love like how it's like big, like medium, but it's not too big, and it just looks like it's clean.
Yeah.
And it is clean.
Period. All right. Love you, baby, love.
Love it.
Mom's going to clean up in here.
Twinkle.
Oh, I need to do my edges. I told y'all. Okay, so I really don't use the styling gels for my hair. I like to use the Nairobi foam because it keeps the edges like soft without being like crunchy or hard. And it looks soft when it dries. So just a natural little wave to it. I don't need swadizzle dazzle and baby hairs too much, y'all, okay? And like I'm saying, I'm not knocking it either. So do you and whatever makes you the best version of yourself. So I'll normally put a little bit. And then I'll just paint it on like a perm. And I literally try just to get the edges. Because anything else is going to revert. So I'll do that. And then I'll take the little edge brush that Leah doesn't like on the comb side. And all you're doing is just, I use my finger to kind of trail the comb. And I'm just training the baby here. Just to give me a little something soft. You ain't got to give me nothing too hard of a swoop and swirl. Just give me a little something. And it'll normally dry very similar to, I mean, I can tie it down too and it'll hold better. But, all right, y'all. That's the look. And I enjoy being live with y'all. And I'm going to be coming live a lot more, okay? Like, we got a lot to discuss. It's about to be a new year, new season, holiday time coming. I got so many food videos coming up. So stay tuned for that. And yes, y'all, just appreciate y'all being along for the journey and a part of my community, a part of my channel. And I appreciate it, y'all. And I will see y'all on the next live. And you know what? This little jean shirt that's around my waist is really supposed to be around my arms. I pulled it down just to curl and get to my hair, but y'all, and I'm gonna have to do more little looks and stuff. Y'all know I do some try on hauls and things like that. So we just got a lot of content coming y'all way, and I just appreciate y'all showing up each and every day. And we're gonna be doing more lives too. But let's go ahead and cook these oxtails and make these errands. We got a lot of stuff we're doing, and I'll see y'all on the next live and in the next video. Bye, y'all. See you.